Hello, my loves. Welcome to today's class. Today we are going to be doing a very gentle yin yoga sequence to cultivate a calming and peaceful energy within. So it's going to be super mellow, super nourishing. And we're actually going to get started. So if you haven't done yin yoga before, I will be explaining it, but it is very different than our traditional type of asana or movement and flow, where we hold the poses for time. I do request that you get a prop, and either a pillow or a bolster or something to support you. As we do hold, it can support you in bringing the ground higher in our position. So we're actually going to begin in child's pose today. So heels are together, knees are apart. Always an option to use that prop or pillow if you want to bring the floor higher. If not, you can do unsupported, but going directly in. So knees are apart, heels together. We're going to walk the hands forward. Forehead comes down to the mat. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose and release with an audible sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose. And release with a sigh. And taking a moment to arrive on your mats today, body, mind, and spirit. We can do this by bringing awareness to our breath and just using the breath as a tool of observation, observing as the breath floats naturally in and out through the nose. So always returning to the breath. If your mind wanders or if you travel into the past or into the future, you can guide your breath back to the present moment by connecting with your breath. Now to further surrender into the pose, just noticing if there's any contracted muscles or any tightness in the body, any tension or anywhere you're holding on. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose, and on the exhale, releasing. So in yin yoga, we are targeting the things beyond the muscles, the joints, the connective tissues. So we're not contracting or using our muscles as we do in a typical asana flow. Instead, we relax the muscles and we hold the pose for time, tapping into the things that lie beneath, so those joints, the connective tissues, with the intention and purpose of activating synovial fluid in the joints, which declines. The production of synovial fluid decreases as we age. And so this yin yoga practice invites us outside of our habitual range of motion as we hold poses for an extended amount of time, bringing blood flow to the area, activating that synovial fluid, and getting a stretch deep beyond the muscles. Now I invite you to use this silent and still time on your mats for self-reflection. So using this time to contribute to your personal growth, or to support and aligning body, mind, and heart in this moment. So you can do that through the process of reflection, or just practicing your mindfulness techniques to keep you present on your mat. When we are present, that is when we can hear our truth. So silencing that external noise and just being here in this moment and allowing yourself to hear the whispers of your soul, the messages from your heart. And just letting this time on your mat be a safe space to nourish yourself, body, mind, and heart. So with each cycle of breath, bringing yourself deeper into presence and deeper into peace. A few more rounds of nourishing breath here before transitioning to the next pose. So in yin yoga, we come to our comfortable edge. So the edge can cause some slight discomfort, especially as we hold for time, but you should never experience pain. If you're ever feeling any pain in the body, please back out of the pose and modify or use props to support you as needed. On an inhale, we're gently going to come up through center and very slowly and mindfully coming onto our seats. We'll bring the soles of the feet together. And we'll bring them just away from the body slightly, going into butterfly pose. So again, always that option to use the props to bring the floor higher, whether that's stacking pillows if you want to stay more upright, or you can do the pose completely unsupported. So we'll take a breath here at center on the exhale, gently rounding through the spine, tucking chin into chest. If you're doing unsupported, you'll just allow gravity to hold you in place. Or you can add the pillows and the props to bring the ground higher and rest on those. We'll take another deep breath in through the nose and release with a sigh. Another deep breath in through the nose, noticing any contracted muscles. And as we exhale, releasing those muscles. So releasing the muscles around the hips or the area where you're feeling the stretch. Just allowing yourself to surrender into stillness and into silence. Always returning to breath if the mind wanders, or using this time for self-reflection and inquiry. And I invite you to close your eyes for the duration of the practice, besides the short transitions between poses. But when we're holding, we can close our eyes to travel or journey further within. And always returning to the breath as needed to stay present in the experience. Continuing to bring your awareness to your breath, allowing each cycle of breath to bring you deeper into a peaceful and relaxed state. So breathing in peace, breathing in that calming energy, and allowing that peaceful, calming, and grounding energy to touch every part of the physical body, the mind, and the heart, bringing your full body into alignment, and just surrendering to peace. A few more rounds of nourishing breath here. On the next inhale, we'll bring the fingertips to the earth and gently press into the fingertips, coming up through center, very slowly and mindfully. From here, we're gently going to come onto our knees. Hips are going to stay lifted above the knees. They're about hip-width distance apart. We're going to walk the hands forward, straightening through the arms, spreading through the fingers, and bringing the forehead down to the mat. Anahata, heart melting pose. We're going to hold here for time. So again, we'll take that deep, nourishing breath in through the nose, sending it all the way down the spine to the tip of the tailbone. And then exhale, releasing it out into the world. Another deep breath in through the nose. And release, releasing any contracted muscles. And just allowing yourself to be fully supported and held by the earth beneath you. So for this variation, dropping the elbows if they're lifted and just allowing the arms to be soft on the ground. Again, feeling supported as we stretch through the spine. Releasing the muscle of the abdomen. And just surrendering into stillness. And being held by the earth beneath you. And as we hold here, I want you to visualize a peaceful place. So in your mind's eye, with your eyes closed, taking yourself somewhere in nature, or somewhere that brings you a sense of peace. And as we hold the physical body in stillness, I want you to travel there in your mind. I want you to see the beauty in front of you. Inhaling the peaceful, grounding energy. Notice what you see, the sounds that you hear. Perhaps the sense of nature, the things that are surrounding you that you smell through the nose. And allow your mind to take you to this place, visualizing it, and allowing that peace to surround you. Make it a blanket of protection. And continuing to breathe, connecting with the visuals and the sights and vistas in front of you. Allowing yourself to be calmed and grounded by the earth's radiance. On the next inhale, we'll gently release the right arm. We're going to weave it underneath the body, resting on the shoulder. Gaze follows the extended arm, and we close the eyes. So pausing here for a gentle twist. Just sending breath, breathing into the back of the body. And keeping the eyes closed and awareness within. Returning to the breath when needed. Keep you present and keep you grounded. On the inhale, gently returning the right arm so that it's straight, palm planted into the earth. We'll inhale, lifting the left arm, moving it underneath the body, going on to the other side. So again, gaze follows the extended arm. We close the eyes. Right arm is planted into the earth. We release any contracted muscles and surrender to the stretch. With each cycle of breath, allow yourself to fall deeper into peace and into a relaxed state. Again, always closing the eyes to keep that awareness within. And just noticing what messages arise in the mind, in the body, or in the heart. Our bodies, our minds, our hearts and souls are always communicating to us. But it's often difficult to hear with all of the external noise and chaos. So through our yin yoga practice, and this intentional time of stillness on our mats, we can use this time to truly listen within. On the inhale, gently coming up through center, we're going to walk the arms up and we're going to shift onto our backs. So however you need to get there, just taking very slow, mindful movements, and very slowly transitioning onto the back. From here, we're going to go into a spinal twist. So we'll extend the left leg on the mat. We're going to inhale the right knee into the body. If you would like to use props, you'll put your pillow or bolster right next to you. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, we're going to twist. Right arm extends behind. Left hand can rest on the knee or on the floor. So finding that spinal twist and then holding for a time. Again, closing the eyes. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose and release with a gentle sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. Making sure to release any contracted muscles. Allowing yourself to be held in your twist. Always option to put pillows or props underneath the knee or your extended arm to bring the earth higher and feel more supported. But just noticing if you're holding on anywhere and allowing yourself to release and to soften into the pose. and into the earth. Continuing to breathe, sending nourishment and peace to the spine. And again, just paying attention to the messages or lessons that may arise during your time of stillness, silence, and reflection. If the mind's wandering, guiding it back with the breath, sending a nourishing breath down the spine, and then allowing the exhale to bring you deeper into presence and peace, and deeper into this moment, right here, right now. On your next inhale, we're going to gently and mindfully come through center. So coming back onto the back, we'll tuck both knees into the chest and just gently rock from side to side, massaging out the lower back. And if you're using a prop, we'll shift it to the other side. We'll inhale, bringing left knee into the chest, right leg extends. On the exhale, guiding the knee across the body to the floor, to your prop, or wherever it lands. We release the left arm, gaze follows the extended arm, but ensuring that we're relaxing. So maybe slightly bending through the elbow, relaxing into the pose, allowing yourself to be supported and held by the earth. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose, release with a sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose, and release with a sigh. And closing the eyes, bringing that awareness within, and noticing what surfaces, or maybe just being committed and surrendering to the stillness and the silence, and finding peace in that. Embracing the silence, allowing it to be your teacher, and finding comfort in the stillness. A few more cycles of nourishing breath. On your next inhale, very gently shifting back onto your back, coming through center. Again, we'll gently tuck the knees into the chest. Just rock and roll from side to side. And then we'll lower the feet to the ground. Our feet are going to meet, our knees will meet. And then on the inhale, we're going to open up through the knees, allowing the legs to butterfly to the side. Always an option to put pillows or props under the knees for support, or you can do unsupported. We're going to inhale the hands and the elbows together above the head. We're going to inhale, opening up the arms to the earth. So opening up through the chest, arms are bent at the elbows about 90 degrees. Shoulder blades tucked under. This will be our final resting pose. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose. Release with an audible sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose. And we release with a sigh. Again, allowing ourselves to surrender into this final pose. Our hearts open and vulnerable. Inviting in peace, love, joy, and bliss. Just allowing ourselves to receive all of these beautiful emotions and all the beautiful benefits of our practice. Feeling nourished and feeling aligned in mind, body, and heart. And for these final cycles of breath, allowing yourself to fully receive and to be fully held and supported by the earth beneath you. Becoming one with the earth and allowing yourself to almost melt into her earth, into the ground. And becoming one with her energy, one with her vibration, allowing your heart to beat with her. Two more nourishing cycles of breath. On the next inhale, we'll release the arms gently, bringing the arms to the thighs and allowing them to support you and guiding them back together. We'll roll over onto our side, keeping the eyes closed, and gently press ourselves back up into a comfortable seated position. Spine is tall, crown of the head reaching toward the sky. Palms are on your lap. And just allowing yourself to connect with the gentle healing vibration of peace. Fully receiving all of the beautiful benefits of your yin yoga practice. And feel that gentle calming that was cultivated from within by practicing stillness and silence on our mats today. We'll deeply inhale, bringing the hands to the heart, bowing the chin to the chest. And silently or aloud, repeating the affirmation, I am at peace. One more time, I am at peace. And so it is. Namaste. Thank you all so much. Taking your time to gently come out of your yin yoga practice, making sure to be gentle with yourself and drink plenty of water today. And have a beautiful weekend. Namaste.